Hi everyone, this is Jed Shlackman. I'm a holistic counselor and spiritual energy healer. And in the area of holistic health, there are many topics that can be covered. For this video, I'll be covering a topic that relates more to our physical body, to our diet and nutrition, and maintaining biochemical balance or homeostasis. And the focus here is going to be on sodas. So I'm going to speak about what I'm referring to as kind of like a toxic or acidic energetic effect from consuming sodas. Now, sodas are beverages that are carbonated, so they have this particular acid in them that makes the pH very acidic. And also sodas contain a variety of other additives and ingredients that could have some type of stress or harmful effect on our body. So many sodas have some type of concentrated sugar or fructose. So you'll see ones that have high fructose corn syrup, ones that have sucrose, just plain sugar in them. You'll also find some that have an artificial sweetener like aspartame. So these sodas are kind of a mix of water with something that's very sweet or sugary, and often also something that's very stimulating like caffeine. So many sodas are produced with a high caffeine content. And probably the most well-known or popular all-time soda is Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola gets its name from having originally contained some extract of cocaine in it. So of course that's an herbal stimulant chemical. So people would use it to get that stimulant, that short-term burst of energy, that adrenal rush. Now, of course, this isn't really giving you much in the way of energy. The only energy that soda would really provide would be in the form of sugar. The actual sugar content provides glucose, which is the energy or fuel that our body uses. However, when you get sugar or glucose in this highly processed form, where it's not contained within a whole food, it's not combined with minerals and fiber and phytonutrients and so on, then it's processed in a way too rapidly, so you get this quick burst of energy from it, but it's not going to last long. And if your body has any difficulties with metabolizing sugar, it could create some significant problems. So if someone is diabetic and they consume anything with highly processed sugars, those sugars kind of get absorbed too quickly. It gets into your bloodstream too fast, and so your body has to rush and try to control that. It has to produce the insulin to manage the blood sugar. And if your pancreas isn't working well enough to produce enough insulin or produce it quickly enough, your blood sugar could get too high too quickly. And if you have insulin resistance, which is primarily from your liver not really functioning well and fats and oils getting into your bloodstream and tissues in too high quantities, so that's blocking the activity of insulin, that would also cause some problems with your blood sugar. So the sugar issue is a concern, even though sugar in its more natural forms in food is a useful source of energy. When you get the sugar coming into your system too quickly, that's not really healthy. Of course, caffeine, a stimulant, or any other stimulant chemical could be problematic. So it gives kind of this shock to your system where it's forcing you into this hyper stress type state where your adrenal glands get activated and your body releases adrenaline or cortisol, these chemicals that are designed to give you a burst of energy to deal with some type of stress. But that actually starts to drain your system over time. So the more you try to use these stimulants to give you a short burst of energy, the more drained your adrenal glands and your other glands become over time, and you start to develop symptoms related to that. You might have a feeling of lethargy or depression or anxiety. You might experience insomnia, where your nervous system is too chronically activated for you to easily fall asleep. So these are all some difficulties that could arise when you try to push your system into an extreme using stimulants. Now, the other important part that I mentioned at the beginning is the fact that sodas are quite acidic, and our body needs to maintain a healthy balance in terms of its pH, its acid-alkaline balance. You could think of your body kind of like a water, particularly seawater or ocean water, and it's also functioning almost like a battery. We all know about alkaline batteries that need to have the alkaline elements in order to carry this current of electricity. Well, in our body has to carry the current of our life energy, which takes the form of electricity. So we can measure electricity with our heart, with our brain waves, and really with every cell in our body. But that flow of energy and electricity doesn't occur as smoothly or efficiently if your body becomes dehydrated and demineralized. So we need adequate hydration and an adequate balance of minerals in our body, in particular the alkaline minerals. So minerals like sodium and potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, all these different minerals need to be in balance. And highly acidic foods will tend to push us out of balance, and particularly when we consume too much of them at once or too many of them cumulatively. So sodas give you a lot of acidic content at once, and if you're not replenishing your alkaline minerals, you could have issues. It's pretty well known that sodas will tend to deplete minerals from our bones. So your body will keep its circulatory system and its heart functioning at the expense of other regions or other organs and tissues in the body. So it might affect your nervous system, it might affect your muscles and your bones, the depletion of those minerals. And this is something you'll want to be aware of if you're consuming sodas a lot. I also want to point out that using caffeine, so if you have sodas or other drinks that have a lot of caffeine, and this would include some types of coffee and some teas, also drinks that have significant amounts of chocolate in them. Those are all things with caffeine. And you also have some of those energy drinks where they have caffeine specifically added to the drink to give people that short-term nervous system stimulation or activity. So the caffeine also functions as a diuretic. It causes your body to release fluid more quickly, to dehydrate itself in a sense. So too much caffeine in too short a period of time will very often lead to dehydration and release or loss of minerals. So people often experience some significant health symptoms as a result of that. And if you're looking to restore balance to your body, to have proper hydration and mineralization, a healthy pH balance, and so on, you would likely want to avoid consuming sodas. Now, many people have seen the advertisements for sodas where the core theme of the ad is that the soda gives you energy. But in reality, it gives you some form of stress or stimulation, and that state of stress and stimulation causes you temporarily to feel energized because you may get a rush of adrenaline to help you deal with that stress or with the toxic effects of how this beverage is impacting your body, so you kind of feel charged up from that. But what it's actually doing is depleting things that your body needs, and ultimately it's depleting your energy, so later on you'll feel some type of withdrawal, and you might think when you have that withdrawal, that depressed state of energy, that you need to get more of the stimulation and drink more of the soda or some other stimulant substance. But in reality, what you'll want to do is take time to relax, to refresh your energy, and also to consume foods and beverages that truly provide the nourishment your body needs to recover, not more stimulants. So I hope that this gives us some insight into what sodas do when you consume them, how they're affecting and impacting your body, and also in a way how they're tricking and deceiving you into thinking and feeling that they're energizing you. So don't let this soda substance, this beverage, be harming your health. Don't allow it to deceive you in that way. Be more conscious and mindful of the things you're consuming and how they are affecting your health. You're responsible for your own health and well-being, so you don't want to blame the beverage company for airing commercials to deceive you. You're responsible for educating yourself, and for whatever you consume and ingest, it's ultimately your choice. And choose wisely, that's my recommendation, because your body is your vessel or vehicle for experience in this particular lifetime. And ideally you want it to be functioning in an efficient, optimal way for you to function both physically and mentally, to accomplish the things that are important for you. So if you wish to experience health and well-being, if you want to have plenty of energy and vitality, then the choice is yours. You can consume things that are detrimental to your well-being, or you can be more conscious of what's truly nourishing for your body, what helps your body maintain its balance and harmony. I hope that this educational video has informed you in a way that you can apply for your own benefit or well-being. For those that are interested in holistic health and wellness and spirituality, you're invited to watch some more videos on my YouTube channel. You are also welcome to view my website, which is phinsights.com. That's phinsights.com. For now, I want to wish everyone a wonderful day. Namaste.